Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 5 of the Banana Show right here at the BananaHockeyLeague.net. We've got some stuff to talk about this week on the show. We're going to talk about the Esports tournament currently running over at LG and how it affects BHL. I'm going to talk about some teams that might be on life support. Beep, beep. And then we're also going to have a little recap of last week, one of the series that I was watching, as well as it's nice to see some teams are taking some advice from your boy Notorious. So let's get right to it. What do you say? Let's go.
Tú le peras con la papaya.
No digáis nada, no os entendería.
All right, everybody, here we are. We are ready to go with another episode number 5 of the Banana Show. Right off the top, I want to talk about something, and that is the Esports Hockey League tournament that's running right now, or will be running probably by the time you watch this. Tournament is running from February 17th to March 17th when the final wraps up, and it's affecting us here at the BHL a little bit. What we're talking about is Sunday games, because they're going to be running theirs on the Sunday. We're having to reschedule a little bit here. So there's going to be some reschedules here over the next couple weeks. Check your schedules accordingly. Be aware. Be ready. And again, remember, if you're playing either Lemon Bar Down or the Banana Hammocks, check your schedule and find something else to do because you don't want to play those games. And there's lots of guys from the BHL involved, right? So that really just tells you that the BHL is where the big boys come to play. Like, we're like WCW. This is where the big boys come to play. So, yeah, watch for that. If you're involved in the tournament, good luck to you. If you're not, and you're like me, I won't be watching, but that's fine. I'm going to move on to our next topic. Oh, we got to get rid of that. Boom! You're out of there. Hello, Banana. And we're going to move to the next topic, and I'm going to talk about teams that appear to be on life support. Hey-oh! We got some teams that are down at the bottom. Not looking good for them right now. We got a couple teams that we're talking about, and that is, number 1, Tickle My Banana, my former team. I was traded from them this week. Sunny D runs that team over there. Unfortunately, just 2 wins on the season so far. And may I add, I was there for both wins. I was on the ice, okay? So, hey, come on. They also had this week a sort of a tie that was given to them. There was some effort, I guess, made to try and get a forfeit on that. It didn't go well. Word to the wise. They're not handing out forfeits here at the BHL, okay? Play the games. 10 minutes late, 15 minutes late, whatever, play the games. And if you are, you're in other leagues and whatnot, damn, that was right in the writing at the beginning, okay? We don't forfeit games. So watch for that. Team number 2 on my life support list, I think you all know who it is. It's the Bananafarians! Oh my god, I love that name. That team is awful, but I love the name. Best name in the league. So I'm over here on the Banana Plantation now. We were supposed to play the Bananafarians. Bananafarians! Supposed to play them this week. Made a little write-up about it. Of course, it was all falsified. What really happened is they couldn't get enough guys. I think they only had 3 or 4 players. So, yeah, that kind of takes me to another thing. But just quickly, they had 1 win this year. That happened 7 games ago. I think it was week number 2. And guess who they got that win against? Tickle My Banana, that's right. So, life support teams taking wins off of other life support teams. But yeah, just to talk about the waivers real quickly. The waivers are there to be used, but you have 10 players on your roster. They don't have to play their scheduled position, right? Like, everybody can play everything. The only thing that you're really going to struggle with is maybe goalie. But if you don't have at least 2 guys that can play goalie on your roster, like, shame on you already, right? Most guys can do it to a degree. Play the games, right? Like, it's not important that you lost 6-1 or whatever. That doesn't matter. You played the game. Your first priority is to the league, in my opinion. Like, if you signed up to play in the league, work with the league, get the games done, do the right thing, okay? Let's move this. Boom, out of there. Back to the banana. Next thing I want to talk about is I want to do sort of a little recap. Fuck, this mic is high. What the fuck is going on here? Give me a moment, please. Technical difficulties. Don't want to block all this. Hey, while we're doing something, look at this. Still got the shirt. I noticed some guys talking about it in the Discord this week. Also picking up their classic BHL shirt. Great purchase. Don't sleep on it. Going fast. Get them while supplies last. All that kind of stuff. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Shilling for the league. Shilling for the league. Just remember me, boys. Remember me. Shilling for the league. So I want to talk a little bit about the recap this week. One of the series that went down, I believe it was on Wednesday, the day before Valentine's Day. But no love being shown in that series, and that was the series between the Banana Hammocks and Slightly Green. Basically, those boys got together and decided they were going to kick the living fuck out of each other, and to the tune of scoring 29 goals in 2 games. Yeah, I said 29 goals in 2 games. You heard me. Game number 1, the Hammocks decided they were going to go out and win that one 8-5, and if that wasn't bad enough, 8-5, Slightly Green says, nay, we're going to win game 2, 9-7. Damn, boys. Like, you really weren't playing with goalies, were you? Like, did you just lay the nets down and decide we're going to play posts, or, you can't shoot it above the knee, no slappers or whatever? My God, that was a fuck ton of goals. For the goalies, former goalie here, okay? I'm in the brotherhood, okay? I feel for you. Okay, I feel for you. That ain't looking good on the GAA, but like, how many shots were in that game? I didn't have a chance to look at the stats here, but how many shots were in that game? Like, goddamn, 29 goals. Like, you just looking like this, just gapped your ass. But my God. So a lot of talented players on those two teams, obviously. Both sides of the ice. You got some great players. Obviously, you got a first place and third place team, or second and third, or whatever they really are. Let's see here. Boing. Banana Hammocks. You can see they're in first right now, but that's also showing Lemon Bar Down is missing 2 games. I don't really know what happened in those games. I assume they won them because it's Lemon Bar Down. But look at those goals. Goals for the Banana Hammocks. 83. Certainly scoring 15 goals in a series is going to help that number, but fuck, they ain't playing around either. Those boys can score. And you see Slightly Green there sitting down in third, sitting nicely in third. So those was some powerhouse teams right there. So they went to work on each other. So poor goalies. I feel so bad for you guys. That's rough. The other thing I want to talk about, and sort of lastly, I don't have a lot for you this week. I didn't really prepare. Truth is, I didn't want to. I'm dealing with some shit personally that's not BHL related. Oh, sad, poor Notorious. Not an issue. But anyways, he's dealing with some stuff, and so I didn't do a lot of prep. So I feel a little bad, but hey, you're getting something, and it's free, so fuck you, okay? And so I just want to talk about, it's nice to see that at least one team took my advice, and that advice being, don't play Lemon Bar Down. Nana Smush decided they were going to watch the video. I'm sure they had a team meeting. They streamed it live or something. They all sat around their laptops or whatever, their little computers, their Commodore 64s, and decided they're going to have a meeting about it. And they followed the steps. Number 1, look at your schedule. Number 2, see when you play Lemon Bar Down. Number 3, fucking forfeit. So they did that, so good for them. Let's see if anyone else can follow my instructions, because I'm now adding the Banana Hammocks to that list, because apparently Banana Hammocks have had it. They're just going to fuck you with goals. They may not keep a lot of them out. They may not keep a lot of goals out. I don't know what the defense is doing. It's maybe suspect. The goalie's made of Swiss cheese. I don't know, but they're going to fuck you with goals. So if you're playing either Lemon Bar Down or you're playing the Banana Hammocks, find them on the schedule, circle it, and then forfeit. 3 steps. Very simple. All right, so that's all I got for you this week, guys. That was episode 5 of the Banana Show. We'll be back again next week. Hopefully I'm a little more motivated, and I want to do some actual writing, which I didn't. So until then, have yourself a great week, and we will see you later.